Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone having a wonderful day. Before starting this video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The defense team for Josh Duggar objects to the maximum sentence, saying, "Give the poor guy a break. Because he's a pretty wonderful guy who hasn't broken the law before, Josh Duggar only deserves a low term for his mainly innocuous charges." At least, that is what the lawyers for the convicted sex offender argue. Duggar's defense team filed an official response to the prosecution in the Western District of Arkansas Federal Court in Fayetteville late on May 18, requesting a judge to sentence their client to 20 years in prison. To begin, this answer attempted to underline that there is no legal precedent for imprisoning Josh Duggar for such a long period of time. The government has not identified to a single example in which a similarly situated defendant received a 20-year term for receiving child pornography, it alleged. It went on to say that a sentence like this would be extreme, completely unnecessary, and unprecedented in light of the accused offense. The word alleged seems out of place in this context, given that Duggar was found guilty in December of downloading sexually graphic information from children under the age of 12. The paper went on to say that the government's files had revealed some of the illegal child sexual assault material, CSAM, obtained on Duggar's desktop computer in graphic detail. Although Duggar's lawyers acknowledged that actual children are victims of child pornography offenses, they insisted that Duggar had done nothing wrong. According to these attorneys, much of the illicit content in question was either never on the computer in the first place or was never viewed by any user of the computer. Yes, Duggar is still claiming that he didn't see the sexual photographs obtained on his former business computer by federal officials. The paper also states that Duggar's actions took place over a few days, as if that makes a difference, and that it took 6 months between the downloads and the execution of a search warrant at Duggar's vehicle dealership. The defense closes the first section of the document by stating that a 5-year sentence would be adequate, but not excessive. As Duggar prepares for his sentence on May 25, both the prosecution and defense have filed a slew of documents in an attempt to convince the sentencing judge one way or the other. Due to the former reality star's celebrity and the awful nature of his offenses, Duggar's case has gotten a lot of attention. Meanwhile, the defense reiterated its objections to the government's categorization of Duggar's pattern of behavior, calling the cases listed by the prosecution essentially irrelevant to its analysis in the concluding portion of this recent filing. This is a reference to Duggar confessing in 2015 to abusing a number of young females, including his own sisters, while he was a teenager. The defense believes that a court should not take these occurrences into account when deciding on a sentence. There was no juvenile adjudication, let alone a conviction, says the author. Josh's previous transgressions were hushed up at the time by his parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, according to the defense. The defense further claimed that hearsay testimony is the sole basis for this enhancement because Bobby Holt, a close family friend, testified at Duggar's trial in 2021 about what he allegedly told her about what happened between him and these young females. The defense ended the motion by demanding a 5-year minimum sentence, followed by a period of supervised release. In December, Duggar was found guilty of 2 counts of child pornography. He is still being held in the Washington County Jail, pending his sentencing on May 25. Stay tuned with Gossip Time. Thank you for your support. Goodbye.